Listen, history ain't always loud. Sometimes it whispers, sometimes it sits down and refuses to move.
Montgomery, Alabama. Concrete bus wheels, cold December air. Segregation written like iron law, but dignity breathing in the lungs of a woman who had enough.
Rosa Parks,
Not loud,
not wild,
but immovable, like a mountain wrapped in quiet grace.
They said move,
she said no,
not screaming,
not swinging,
just sitting low.
But that seat shook a nation. One woman, one moment, one decision, and the system started trembling. She didn't stand up, that's why the whole world stood. Rosa Parks. One seat on a bus turned courage into thunder. Rosa Parks.
Born in Alabama, raised in a storm called injustice. Jim Crow rules trying to cage human worth, but Rosa carried galaxies of strength in her soul. Seamstress by trade, but stitching together something bigger. Dignity, resistance, freedom thread by thread. December 1st, 1955, driver said move. Law said move. System said move. But Rosa said, nah, I'm good.
And that nah echoed like a drum through history. Handcuffs on her wrist, but liberation in her spirit, because courage is contagious and justice was waking up. She didn't stand up, that's why the whole world stood. Rosa Parks. From Montgomery streets to the soul of a nation. Rosa Parks.
The arrest was small, the impact enormous. Cause when Rosa sat, an entire people stood. Feet on pavement, walking miles for dignity. The Montgomery Bus Boycott rolling like thunder. 365 days of resistance. Dr. King preaching hope, but the spark, the quiet match, the flame in the dark was Rosa. Not a celebrity, not a conqueror, just a woman with courage. And courage is the most dangerous weapon injustice ever faced.
When fear says move, when pressure says bow, when history is watching, you choose now. She didn't stand up, that's why the whole world stood. Rosa Parks. One quiet decision shook the foundations of power. Rosa Parks.
History will remember, not the bus, not the driver, not the law,
But the woman who sat down
and stood up for us all. Rosa Parks.
Thank you to all that stood up for the next generation.
J out, peace.